I want to let you all know that I have these, I'm trying to get the lighting right so you can see this. I have these Stampin' Peace with Mary Knabe gift certificates. So if you're not sure what to get your crafty friend or family member, you can purchase a gift certificate from me, and they have a full 1-year expiration, although most people are so excited to get a Stampin' Up! Gift certificate that they want to use it right away. Or if your family is asking you, what do you want? You can make a wish list and have them purchase a gift certificate, and then you can order yourself using that gift certificate. So please let me know. I've got them ready to go. They're nice and sturdy and professionally made. So I would love to sell you gift certificates if you're not sure what to get all your crafty friends. And these are good not just at Christmas time, birthdays, all year long I sell these, okay? So today I said you need to get ready, have a 12 by 12 sheet of designer series paper. You need 9 card bases measuring 4 1/4 by 11 inches. I also have my white inserts because my card bases would be difficult to read the writing on. Not card bases, card inserts. 5 1/4 by 4 inches. So I'm going to flip my phone around and I'm going to show you how to make gift cards quickly and easily, just in time for the holidays. So I've got my 9 pieces of Whisper White cardstock, and then I've got my 12 by 12, and then my 9 card bases in coordinating colors. And I'm using Poppy Parade, Misty Moonlight, and Old Olive, and I've got my designer series paper from the Trimming the Town suite. Okay, I also, since we're making gift card holders, I have a punch ready, so I can use that on my little, hold on a second, I've got something popping up here. Okay, so I've got my punch ready, I've got some inks, I've got my Itty Bitty Christmas stamp set because I love it's got a nice variety of sentiments. The first thing I'm going to have you do is, I have to think about this, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. So you want to score the front. You've already scored at 5 1/2. So now you want to score at 1 1/4. And I just want to double check my measurement here. Perfect. Okay, so then you're going to score at 1 1/4 on one end of all of your card bases. Now basically when you make these 9 quick and easy gift cards, they're going to be pretty much the same. Where the difference in each one comes in is the color of your card bases, and then maybe the sentiments you put on or how you choose to embellish them. And I will still say too that you can use any adhesive you'd like, especially for the front, but I recommend the multi-purpose glue when we're actually making the pocket for the gift card to fit in. So the next thing I want you to do is to cut your designer series paper. And you're going to cut it 4 inches. Scoot that designer series paper over and cut it 4 inches again. So now you have 3 4-inch by 12-inch pieces of designer series paper. I'm going to put all 3 of these together, make sure all the sides and top and bottom match up nicely. And I'm going to cut these into 4-inch squares. Now, if you're using the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, you should have no problem cutting the 3 sheets of DSP at once. I do not recommend that for cardstock though, okay? So now I have my 9 pieces of DSP. So let's start putting all of these together. You'll want your bone folder, of course, that always makes the cards nice. You're going to fold that 1 1/4 inch flap in, just like that. Next, you're going to add your Whisper White to the inside, and this measures 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then you're going to put one of the DSP squares on that front. And you should have even border all the way around that square because of how of the measurements we cut that at. Okay, so we're just gonna, and I'm gonna go through these just to show you how quickly this all can be done. And if you're creating along with me, or even if you have not started creating along with me, you can grab your supplies and start cutting all your pieces. This is that time of year where we do tend to give a lot of gift cards. Whether it be for a gift for a family member or friend or coworker, maybe somebody that works for you, but also babysitters, and who else would you give them to? Your postal carrier. I like to treat my delivery people, my UPS driver, Amazon, things like that. Especially when it's cold out, you know, maybe they can go to Panera for a hot meal in their work day, something like that. Thinking of the Marian Bright online extravaganza tomorrow, the big sale. Some things that are on sale that typically I've never seen on sale are the Stamparatus and Stampin' Blends. Lots of cardstock, lots and lots of cardstock. Nearly every color. And of course, stamp sets. Bundles also are included in the sale, we have been told. So bundles are already priced so that you're getting 10% off each bundle or each product in the bundle. So say, for example, a stamp set and a punch. When you use the bundle number, you're already getting 10% off each of those products. But during the sale, you would get an extra 10% off. And like I said, if you're not comfortable with ordering online yourself and adding the host code, just let me know, contact me, and I will gladly place your order for you. Actually, you could even contact me with your order. If you're wanting me to place the order for you, you can forward that to me today. Oh, I think on this one, I can make a little change there. I'll just do it on this one. But keep in mind, whatever designer series paper you've chosen, you may be able to use both sides. Look at how quickly this goes. I think we talked about this last week. I'm trying to think what we made. And I said, you know, if you can have, oh, the snowflakes. If you can have all your pieces and parts cut and prepped, when you're making several of one thing, it just goes lickety-split. It goes so fast. And this is a gift card holder. When you do it this way, you have zero waste of that designer series paper. If you do craft shows, I don't know how many places, cities are having craft shows this year, but if you do, think of this. You could make 9 per sheet times 12 sheets in a package. What is that? 108 gift cards in no time at all to sell. And back in the day when I was doing gift card holders, they sold very well. So just something to think about. Do you have this problem that things are always popping up on your computer screen or your phone screen? Jeez Louise. I think that's the 3rd one since I started. I also find it ironic when it does that on my phone, because for Facebook Lives, I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And it won't ring me or anything like that or ding when somebody texts. But those messages still pop up. And then you have to manually move them off your screen. Okay, and I'm on the 9th one. I should have had you time me. I've got an extra insert here, which tells me I must have skipped an insert on one of them. When I was pulling the colors of cardstock, I simply looked at the back of that cardboard that comes with your designer series paper, and it lists all the colors that are in, here's the one I missed, that are in the designer series paper. So it, you know, you don't even have to think about it. Just flip that over and see what colors are in and pull your cardstock. Okay, so I have that. The next thing we're going to do is use our punch. Now I have a 1.5 inch circle punch. A 1 inch circle punch will work. There are lots of different ones. You could use this. In fact, maybe I will use this time. Just for something different. Nope, that's not going to reach all the way in where I want it to. So I'm not. I suppose you could go the other way and it would just be a long pocket opening. But this is sort of my go-to punch when I'm making gift card holders. Just put it in, put your cardstock in a little bit. Try to center between top and bottom, or left to right, whichever direction the ones you're making are going. I think most of these pieces that I'm punching are landing on my sweater. Proof I've been working hard, right? That one, and one more. And then we need our multi-purpose glue again. You're just gonna put a tiny bit on each end, fold, and you've got a little pocket just to stick a gift card in so it doesn't fall out of the card. Do you all have a favorite adhesive you use? Of course, my favorite adhesive is dimensionals, but I can't use that for everything, can I? So, multi-purpose glue gives me a lot of flexibility. And it's also somewhat forgiving if I'm gluing pieces and I need to adjust them a little bit, because it takes a few seconds to dry. And it's very economical, very, very economical. Katie, your favorite is the multi-purpose glue. Okay. Sharon, you still like the snail? Hey, I still use snail. In fact, I always stocked up on my adhesives during celebration time, which I did again this year, bought lots of snail refills, not knowing that we were going to a new rolling adhesive, but that's okay. I use up what I have. A while back, Fast Fuse went on sale. On clearance actually, and I bought gobs of that because the deal was so good. So I finally used up all that, and now I've got to use up my snail before I buy the new stuff. I have to say, tear and tape is my favorite adhesive for 3D items, or if I'm making like little memory books, anything like that that needs a little extra stick, long-term stick, I use tear and tape. I have not tried the new adhesive, Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus. What I've been told is people actually like the Plus better, the Stampin' Seal Plus better. But I'll have to give it a try at some point and demonstrate, and then you can judge for yourself what you would like to do, or if you'd like to try the new one. Okay. I've got that done. Now, all I have left to do is embellishment, embellish the cards, and or add some sentiments. So I have chosen Itty Bitty Christmas just because there's such a good variety of sentiments in here. The other thing I'm going to keep in mind, because these are quick and easy, what did I make these in less than, what, maybe 20 minutes 23 minutes, something like that. Because we are doing quick and easy gift card holders, I'm going to recommend you use sentiments that you can punch out. The die cuts are great, but if we're doing quick, the punches are going to be much quicker for us. So what I'm going to do is get some scrap paper. On this first one, I think I'm going to stamp with Old Olive, and I think this fits in this punch nicely. Yes, it does. So I'm going to use that. I've got three clear blocks to use, ready and waiting. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm ready to punch these. I agree, Katie, this set is fabulous. Definitely some of my favorites. It's just a great go-to. If you're a beginner stamper or somebody that doesn't have a lot of stamp sense, this is a great one to have for this time of year. There's just so many options in it. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to, and you can put this anywhere you like. I'm going to put mine so it's hanging off just a little bit. And I'm going to adhere this with dimensionals. How many of you do give an, oops, I need to scoot that over because I don't want that adhesive hanging off. And do it just like that. Now you can always back your sentiments too with a piece of color cardstock, make them pop even more, or sponge the edges. But remember, right now, today, I'm showing you quick and easy, okay? Make sure I'm going the right way. When I'm making a lot of something, I also find it faster to do things assembly line style, just like I'm showing you today. Put that over. I like a little more of the red border showing. Of course, you can always stamp on the white card inside. Okay, on this one, I think I'm going to stamp with, what did I do on that one? Old Olive. I think I will, I'm wondering if I should do the blue. I'm going to do the blue on this one, the Misty Moonlight. And I think I will use, oh, there's so many good ones. I want to use a circle punch, so I'm going to use Joy to the World. And it's, here it is. How many of you have ever done craft shows? Again, these are quick and easy to make if you want to sell gift card holders at craft shows. Oh, Nancy, you're on your break. Boy, you did time that well. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And I'm punching these with the 1.5 inch circle punch. If you're just joining me, I'm showing you how to make 9 quick and easy gift card holders using 1 sheet of Designer Series paper with no waste. And once we get all of these, and remember, you can put these anywhere you like. I'm just gonna stick to my same spot here. I'm also going to show you how you can use up some of your DSP scraps on these as well. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put this one right in the center. Is that center? Okay, so that's 6 of the 9 now. We honestly could send these ready to go. We all could use some more joy in our world, couldn't we? And peace, definitely peace. Okay, for the next one, I'm going to stamp with Poppy Parade. Again, I had all of my ink pads out along with my stamp set and the clear blocks. This time I will use, I wonder, Thinking of You at Christmas. I wonder how that fits on here. Yes, here's an easy way to see if your stamps will fit on a particular punch. Just lay it on, right on top of that shape. So I'm going to use this one now. Clean that other stamp with my chamois and stick this on. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking too. You can always use different shape punches. There are several that would work for this one. Once you've completed the basic gift card holder, you can make these as fancy as you like. But again, our focus today is quick and easy. This is that time of year. Everybody gets super, super busy. There's no need to be stressed out unnecessarily. So I think you will find that these are some things you can make with little stress, and that's always a good thing. Good morning, Sylvia. It's nice to have so many of you on here. Oops. I'm sorry if I didn't call you out or welcome you each by name. I jumped in, and my purpose was to show you how quick and easily we can make these, so I'm not looking at comments quite as much as I usually do. Oh, Katie, you made my morning. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to know I've inspired you and that you'll be making some of these this week. Right there. Boom. And it's, what is it, 11:36, and I probably talked, what, 4 or 5 minutes of that. So look at that. Awesome. Now, I said I would show you a way you can use up some of your scraps of DSP on these. And I just happen to have a whole bunch of scraps here. Might already be some cut pretty much to the sizes that I need. So I'll just do a few of them. But basically, I'm going to put a strip of DSP right here. So I'm going to make this, and it could be any width you like, a 1/4 inch up to an inch. And you want it to be 4 inches long. So this one already is 4 inches long, and let's see, it's already 1 inch. Okay, so you can make it like that so there's white on each side, or I'm just going to take this all the way to the edge of that white cardstock. And what you do over here, you know, where you actually place it may depend on the size it is. For example, oh, now that would be cute right there, wouldn't it? So I'm going to cut this one to 4 inches. And I'm also going to cut this to 1 inch, I believe. Yes. I'll do a few with a more narrow border. Oh, cute, cute, cute. There's 2 of those. Oh, look at that. Just a light blue. This is part of that. That's a good pop of color there, isn't it? I'm going to cut this to 3/4 of an inch. By 4 inches. Another great way to use up your scraps. How many of you save all those little scraps? Most crafters do. I guess we're not real crafters unless we have loads of scraps. Now this one I'm going to have some white space evenly on each side of it. And I think that looks kind of cool. It also looks neat when you open it. Where's the other? Here it is. And also with these scraps, you can mix and match. Scraps of glitter paper. Awesome. And Sylvia, you have all your scraps in a basket. So there's 3. What else do we have here? How about, is that kind of fun? Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I think that looks all right. The only thing is I'm going to take it a little bit further. We cut off 1 1/4 inch. I think I'm actually going to cut this 1 1/4 inch. Let's see how that looks. It's already, I love it when it's already the width or the height that I need. So this is 1 1/4. So let's just see how that looks. Because I think this wreath pattern looks fun. Okay, what I like about the 1 1/4 is the edge of this will be covered by the Poppy Parade edge of my front. If you're doing something like this, I like it to go a little bit beyond the Rather than having it meet here, I like it to go just a little bit beyond. That way, if it's off a little bit, it doesn't look bad. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I think that's fun. I was worried it was going to be too busy for me, but I think it's fun. I have one Misty Moonlight gift card holder that I don't have finished. So I'll have to grab a scrap for that as well. So this is another fun way to embellish your cards or gift card holders without using up, having to have gobs of embellishments and all kinds of things. Here, let me see. I think we need something here. I like this, but all our sayings will be cut off. Oh, how about this? I'm going to do 4 inches tall by, what do you think here? I do a 1/2 inch. I think I'd like it a little wider. How about you? I'm going to go with 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to center it on that white space. Awesome. What do you think? Okay, it's 11:45. So let's just round up. In 45 minutes, I made 9 gift card holders. So what is that? 5 minutes a piece? That's awesome. Now you can still add more to this if you like. You can add adhesive backed snowflakes. You can add rhinestones and pearls. We have a lot of ribbons that you could use. These are ones that happen to coordinate with the things I have here. Any of that you can add to. All right. I would like to send out some DSP squares to help somebody make their own gift card holders. Is anybody interested in that? Anybody interested? I love using ribbon. I'm like you, Katie. I love using ribbon. Look, I have to use every last glue dot. It came off the cardboard roll, but I couldn't get rid of it. So, just like that, maybe. I don't know. I think I'll do this. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so several would. So you know what? Instead of one person winning 12 4x4 squares, I'm going to send 4x4 squares to 3 lucky winners. Okay? All I ask is that you make the quick and easy gift card holders, and then you take a picture and post them to Stampin' Piece VIP group. So I'll choose 3 lucky winners. Every person will get a different pattern. You choose your cardstock, you choose sentiments, you choose any embellishing you want to do, but let's just remember the quick and easy gift card steps, okay? Thank you for being with me on your Monday morning. If you are placing an order in my online store, I always ask that you use the host code. As soon as you go to your checkout cart, you will see coupon code, and then underneath that, host code. You enter the monthly host code and you click apply. And what that does is lets me accumulate Stampin' rewards throughout the month, and then I use those to be able to purchase or to get embellishments or paper or whatever things I give away to online customers as thank you gifts each month. And I might use them for prizes. For example, today I'm giving away some DSP, things like that, okay? If your order is $150 or more, please do not use the host code, because I want you to be able to get those Stampin' rewards. I appreciate your support of my small business, Stampin' Piece with Mary Knabe. And keep in mind once again that I do offer Stampin' Piece gift certificates. So if you are needing something like that for the holiday season, please let me know. I put several of them in the mail today. Have a great Monday, make it a good week, and send out a card today. Make someone's day by sending a handmade card. Bye-bye.